Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Wednesday. Wonderful Wednesday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And it's also the full moon today as well. So I'm excited because I'm going to bring in the full moon twin flame oracle. I'm also going to bring in the gorgeous romance and love oracle too. And we're going to bring in a message for you, your person and your journey. So let's see what you need to know. Thank you, angels. So what's the message and the energy coming in around you today? We've got one card jumping out. What's the message and the energy around them today? Jumped out. Look at that twin flame. Wow. And what's the message or the energy? Looking at that adventure coming out for the journey. Amazing. So what's this full moon bringing in for you? What's the message coming in for you right now with this full moon? What's the message coming in for you? They're saying in my mind that things are turning around. So that's what you need to know. Things are turning around with this full moon. What's the message or the energy coming in around them? The message or the energy coming in around them. We've got a few cards coming out here, making themselves known. Another card, and that's gone back in. What's the energy around the connection today? What's the energy around the connection today? One card, and I've got two cards sticking out of the deck there. So let's start with your energy today then. So the message is boundaries. Look at this. You may be putting boundaries down right now. It says love may challenge your boundaries, protect them. So you know what's working for you and what isn't. You know what serves you and what doesn't. So this is you putting boundaries around you in many ways. Saying yes to yourself can sometimes mean saying no to others. And I'm not just talking about with your person either here. I'm talking about boundaries with people you were spending time with. So it could be friends, family, people at work. If you feel like you're being drained, if you feel like your time and your energy is being drained, you must be giving back to yourself. But I'm also connecting here with energies in the bedroom, challenges or boundaries in the bedroom. So for example, if your person wants to make love to you and they are still in a karmic relationship, somewhere inside of you that's not right. Okay, it doesn't matter how much we want our person. We've all been there and done that, but we know that we have to put boundaries down because you want it to be right. You want it to be loving. You want it to be gentle. You want it to be all in. You don't want it to be where it's all wonderful and then they get up and go back to that karmic person and then it's a challenge. It feels guilty and all of that. So I feel what you're really doing now is setting boundaries down to what you actually do in this connection. No matter how much you want them, no matter how much you desire them, you know what's right. So it's doing what's right for you. Even if that means saying no to them and yes to you, it's doing what's right for you. And you'll always leave the light on. You'll always leave the light on. They'll always have a home with you. They'll always have a bed with you. And what that means is when they come to you and they are free, there's somewhere for them to be. Wow, that rhymes. And I feel this also you kind of saying to them, you can come to me because they're ready and willing to pick up their life and walk away from where they currently are. So they may actually be worried and wondering today about their life. Where am I going to sleep? What am I going to do? And you're saying you can come and be with me. You can come and be with me. The light is on. The light is on for you to come to me, but you must be free. I don't want you to come to me and spend time with me while you are still thinking about someone else or you're still dealing with something else. And as much as you want to see them, of course you do, but you're setting boundaries down. So this is really about you doing the right thing and knowing what those right things are and setting boundaries down accordingly. It's ascension symptoms. So this is reminding you anything you've been experiencing. We've been talking about knee issues, tiredness, dry eyes. If you've been going through anything physically, it's ascension symptoms right now. And you may just need to calm your energy. So this is a way you can handle it. So whenever ascension symptoms you are dealing with today, sit by the ocean. Okay, if you live near the ocean, go and sit by the ocean. And close your eyes and hear the sound of the water flapping and flowing onto the beach. If you can't do this right away, if you can't sit by the ocean, you can listen to ocean sounds with your eyes closed. And that will help you to feel more at peace. So water is going to have a real flowing energy to you today where it's going to feel calming to you and you're going to be able to relax. Maybe you need to think about what those boundaries are. If you're thinking, what boundaries do I need to put up at work or with my family that give me fear? Anything that's bringing fear up in you. And you're thinking, okay, I need to understand what my boundaries are right now. I need to work through those boundaries. If you sit by the ocean, it's going to help you to work things out. And sitting by the ocean or being around water when there's moonlight is a really beautiful thing, and the moon reflects on the ocean and reflects on the water. Maybe you can't be by the ocean, but maybe you live near a canal, or you live near a lake, or you have a body of water near you. So if you can be by water today, it will be very beneficial. But if you can't be by water, maybe listening to ocean sounds. You may even want to have a moonlight bath. Maybe you want to draw yourself a lovely warm bath and sit in there, maybe put some candles on and get the energy of flow, and then you'll know what to do. But I'm definitely getting this energy of setting boundaries down, especially boundaries in the bedroom, because you honour your body and you want your partner to honour your body. You want your person to honour you by being free for you. And this is also the same way with if you're in a karmic relationship. They give me a block. There's blocks in karmic relationship activities. So for example, if you're thinking, is that person making love with that person or spending time with that person, it feels like there's an empty bed there. It's like it's showing you that they are doing what they need to do to set boundaries down. Okay, they may not be sharing that bed at all. They may be sleeping on the sofa or sleeping somewhere else. Okay, because they don't want to be with that person in that way. They don't want to give that person any hope that things are going to work out. So I definitely feel they are also setting their boundaries in the bedroom, and so are you. And this could be in your own karmic situation, setting your own boundaries. So boundaries in the bedroom, that's coming through very clear. The energy around them is they are well aware that you are twin flames. Now, again, they may not recognize the label, so we take the labels away, but they trust the way they feel and the magnetic pull that they are receiving right now back to you. And it's going to guide them towards you. Now, I am definitely feeling this is to be together intimately because, again, we've got this bedroom energy or this boudoir. They're feeling the desire. So the desire is to be with you in the bedroom. So that's why you may have to put these boundaries down, because if they are kind of ringing you up, texting you, calling you, wanting to be intimate with you, and I know how much you desire and want them, trust me, I know how it feels. But you have to be very honest with yourself and set boundaries down, because you don't want to keep going round and round in the same cycle or the same circle. You don't want to keep doing the same thing over and over again and expect different results. So for example, if you're thinking, well, my person is married but keeps coming over for a bit of hanky-panky, even though we're twin flames, it's not working for you. So you've got to put that boundary down. If you're thinking, I really want my person to move in with me, but he keeps going back to his own pad, his own bachelor pad or their own place, you've got to set your boundary down and say, okay, let's create something more beautiful, or come and stay with me when we can talk about the future. Or it's about boundaries. But they are feeling magnetically pulled to you, and it's guiding you back together. And they are feeling that very powerfully and strong. And I'm really getting this energy of wanting to be with you in the bedroom. You are each other's mirror and trigger. So remember, this will be happening to bring up wounds in you. So you don't keep doing the same things or going round in the same cycles or circles. Things change. So you're each other's mirror and trigger right now. And it may well trigger them if you say, no, I'm busy, or you've got to be free first, or whatever you're doing to set your boundary down. Don't be afraid of that. Don't be afraid to say to them what's on your mind and what you are thinking. And say with compassion and love, I love you and I want to be with you. Of course I do. You drive me crazy. I desire you, the sexiest thing I've ever seen. But I can't be with you that way until you are free from that other person. Or until we can talk about the future, because I respect and value myself enough. And I respect and value my body enough. And they respect and value you too. It's just in the heat of the moment, the ego gets in there. And the desire becomes so strong. We think, it won't hurt. It won't hurt to have a moment of passion. It won't hurt to flirt. It won't hurt to do this. But it does hurt in the long run, because the guilt comes up and the pain and all the other things. So you're triggering each other for a reason. You're being asked to trust the love. It's safe to set a boundary and keep it. Trust in the love. The love will conquer all. And again, we've got this within 6 months. Now, this is really powerful, because this same message within 6 months came up not long ago in a different deck. Remember, this is the full moon deck. And that card came up in the Divine Masculine Comes Home Oracle deck. So they are saying within 6 months, they are saying that to you. If you're saying, right, I'm setting a boundary down, they've got to be free and ready for me, they are saying within 6 months. Within 6 months, I'm going to move in with you. Within 6 months, I'm going to be able to make love to you without any karmic partners or any interference from the outside world or any distractions. Within 6 months, I'm going to be living with you. I definitely feel that's coming in for some of you because I feel relocation, maybe even moving to a new place together, building a new home and life together. And again, relocation can also be about moving to another country to be together within 6 months. So if we take September out of the equation and say October, November, December, January, February, March, this is between now and March, and that's a big energy I've been picking up on collectively. Now, the energy around the journey is adventure. I love this. Look at this. Adventure is coming into your connection. And it's going to be an adventure to move in together. It's going to be an adventure to live together. It's going to be an adventure to move to another place to be together. It's going to be a great adventure that you go on together, but the adventure is happening now. So enjoy each moment. Enjoy the journey that you're in right now. Enjoy this moment because there's excitement to be had. This adventure is magical. You know, this card is a bit like the Fool in the Tarot. So seek adventures together because it adds excitement to your journey. So this is very much about what's coming in. Travel, exploring each other's bodies, exploring the world, exploring life, doing new things together, maybe having hobbies together, living your lives together. It's going to be awesome. And they're working this out. Give them time because they're working this out. And if there is any heavy energy, especially ascension symptoms, this will pass. You know, if you're feeling heaviness, if you're feeling nausea, if you're feeling dizzy, if you're feeling drained and tired, they're ascension symptoms and they will soon pass. And really they're feeling heavy energy because they're wishing they'd told you how they feel. And this is what they want to do. And this is what may lead to that bedroom activity because when they tell you how they feel and they open up to you, it's very sensual and very intimate and loving. And it can always lead to a kiss, and a kiss can lead to more. So they want to tell you how they feel, and they are really regretting that right now, wishing they'd told you, wishing they'd opened up more, wishing they'd expressed themselves to you. But within 6 months, there's going to be an invitation to bring you together in the bedroom. And right now, it's so important that you put boundaries down because if you want this to happen, if you want them to be in your bed, you know, living with you under the same roof, if you want this, you have to do things a bit differently than you've done before. So, for example, you know this, if you've been having these intimate relations and in your mind you're thinking, I know it's not right at this moment because there's a karmic partner or because of this or that, you've got to be strong and set your boundaries down. And don't be afraid of thinking what will happen. What if they don't want me? What if they move on? What if they stay where they are? You've got to trust in the love enough. You've got to trust that your person loves you and values you and respects you enough to stick to these boundaries. And that's what you need to know. And it will be worth it. It will be worth it because when they start respecting your boundaries and when you respect your own boundaries, it's going to feel something amazing. It's going to feel beautiful and powerful and magical and cosmic and strong. And that's what it is. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.